Hi, Gemini, and welcome to your July 2020 general reading. If you have not done so already, please subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. As a new channel, I appreciate all your support. And I'm almost at 100 subscribers, so please, if you haven't done so already, do me that favor. All right, so I start every general reading of the month with an energy quote. And your quote this month is, "Don't try to steer the river." And that is by Deepak Chopra. He's a spiritual leader. So let's see how that resonates with your reading. And like I always say, if it doesn't resonate, then it's just a cool quote and take it with you. All right, so don't try to steer the river. Don't try to force anything. In other words, go with the flow. All right, Gemini, let's see what we have here for you for the month of July 2020. All right, let's go. What do we got for Gemini? Oof, okay, Three of Swords. Don't steer that river, just go with it. What else do we have? Go with, okay. All right, so let's start there. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so if we're not going to steer the river, with the Emperor here, he tries to be very controlling. The Emperor wants control. He can be very forceful and quite abusive and want things to go his way. So, Gemini, if this has to do with you and there's some heartbreak, don't try to control that heartbreak. Don't try to, rush things. Don't try to rush into healing, rushing into new relationships. This is a time of healing and to just go with the flow. With the Emperor here, you might want to dictate everything, but maybe now is a time to just let it all go. It's a time for healing. And with the Emperor here, just try not to have so much control. Let it go. Maybe you're dealing with an Emperor kind of character, somebody who was very controlling, could have been an Aries who broke your heart or heart is broken. Let's see what else comes out here for you, Gemini. But there is some pain involved. Someone is feeling pain. Let's see what else. Okay, Queen of Swords. Yeah, I think this is the route to take. This is you, Gemini. This is you seeing clarity, seeing the light, and moving ahead accordingly. You have your back toward this Emperor, so maybe there is something going on with an Emperor type personality or an Aries, could even be a Cancer, Scorpio, but you're moving forward. And I don't really see the Queen is really trying to steer anything. I really feel like you are gracefully moving forward. You have finished, have no more time for whatever happened in your past, and you're letting go. And as I said that, the Four of Coin came up, and that tells me that, yeah, it's time to release. And then as they broke the pile apart, there was 10 of Swords. So yeah, there is definitely this ending. And you might feel like this is a time to, dictate how things go, but I think it's just moving forward at a steady pace for you, Gemini. Let's see what else comes out here. Yeah, okay. And that the Nine of Swords here, this tells me that there's been and maybe will be some more anxiety, some overthinking. It's been a lot of turmoil here. This is kind of painful energies I see here with the Three of Swords and Nine and even the Emperor. I feel like you're really trying to get out of something that has been quite tumultuous and kind of embedded with a lot of heartbreak. And I think you're going to have to move through these swords That is the path to healing. Again, I'm going to have to keep going back to that quote, is don't try to steer the river. Just move through that pain, move through those thoughts, move through all those heartbreaking kind of thoughts that we have at night or whatever during the day, because you will have clarity. It's just about moving through them. So don't get stuck in these thoughts thinking like that's it, this is like the end of it, or no, just feel those feelings, have those thoughts, but keep going. Just go to the end of those thoughts, reach the end, because those thoughts and those feelings, those emotions, they don't last forever. And when you come out of it, you have that clarity. So just move with it like it's water, and you will see clearly what you need to see and where you need to be. Okay? Because maybe on the other end of that is your wish fulfillment. Good things coming in. This is, on the bottom of the pile we have the Empress. So there's more to be sowed. There's more to be grown. There's more prosperity on the other side of all this. That's why you just keep going, keep flowing. And I think you can be very, very content. I think you have the possibility to have everything that you want and be very satisfied. But it's all about the progress and the movement. Doesn't have to be fast, doesn't have to be slow either, but it's there. It's there if you want it to be. I think you're going to have new opportunities absolutely coming in on the other side of this. And you're gonna want to reach out and take it, because there's so many more possibilities for you, Gemini. I really feel like you're coming through that tunnel and out to the other side. And we have the Five of Pentacles. Let me see what this last card is for the row. Yeah, don't keep yourself stuck there. That's what I'm saying, that there are other opportunities, but you have to just move through this time right now that will help you kind of get to the other side. The Five of Pentacles, you don't stay there. That's not like, it's not a permanent thing. And I think you're going to realize that this heartache, this like toxicity, the place where you and this person or behavior, whatever this is to you, it's temporary. And I think that's why the Ace of Swords is here, is because I think at some point you're going to wake up and say, okay, let's move, let's keep going, or this wasn't meant for me. Like, this isn't just the only thing. This doesn't define me. This relationship, this behavior, this situation, that there's so much more things out there that it's tangible. You can reach out and take it. But the longer you let yourself reside in a place of lack and neediness, I think you'll see that you don't need that anymore, actually, that you can see clearly now that you're moving forward. There's just more. There's more for you. And you see how there's the Nine of Swords here? These are all our thoughts and our anxieties and all our nightmares. All you really need is this one sort of truth that says it all, that speaks for all these swords, that usually are lies. So you're going to feel the pierce of your own truth, of your own, judgment. This is going to speak to you. This Ace of Swords in the month of July is really going to speak to you, Gemini. And you're going to see all over again, have some new beginning of like this aha, like, why did I ever think this was for me? Why did I ever think I would be stuck there when all I had to do was really not just remove myself, but keep moving forward. We kind of get stuck in situations sometimes, but it's not that it's meant for us, right? Here's that Star card. So there's new inspiration. There's just a lot of new energy coming in, and it's health. You're starting over again. And you might feel a little vulnerable with the Star card coming out, but there's There's your wish fulfillment. So you have 2 cards of wish fulfillment. I think you're going to see yourself really grow. And I was going to say grow and glow. And that's it. You're growing and you're glowing. And I think that's what happens when you don't steer the river. You just keep working with your head down and moving progressively from one day to the next with your vibration lifted um, and working towards something else, something more fulfilling. A bunch of cards fell out. Okay, so yeah, working towards something that's more fulfilling, maybe more balanced, something that, it has a reciprocal nature to it, where you're not just eating the crumbs or you're not giving everything to somebody else. Like you're working for something much more passionate and fulfilling, because I think you really want to be liberated from whatever situation this is. And you're going to have this opportunity in July to make that happen. You're going to have these opportunities to start over, to rise above, and to be able to balance things accordingly, and to give and take, and actually have reciprocal friendships and relationships, because you worked really hard for something that's beautiful and that's for you and that's new and exciting and adventurous. I mean, the Fool here is you are starting to now leap from one stage of life into the next, because this up here ran the course. It's over. It's done, and you're moving forward. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, this is that growing, the new foundations, and the commitment to rebuild something stronger that will bring in better energy, and will just give you something more stable. Let's get another card or 2, Gemini. 2 cards. Okay, these 2 cards came out in another reading too. I can't remember what reading. It doesn't matter because this is your reading. And so here you go. This is the time of healing, of moving forward, but progressively, steadily. Remember, we said it's not like you have to go really fast. You don't have to go super slow. It's just about this healing in order to move forward to have your wish fulfillment. Okay, so with the Nine of Pentacles here, this tells me that you're going to be moving very methodically and not doing anything like too wicked or crazy, but you have your eyes set on a new goal, and you're going to take your time, because with the Hermit here, you're healing and you're going within in order to retrieve that wisdom from that which you learned back here. Maybe you were with somebody who was very controlling, whatever, it's different for us all. But with the Hermit here, it's time to listen to your inner voice, your inner guidance, your own wisdom. This could take the place of a former, a guru, a teacher, a leader, somebody who and you can speak to help you move forward out of the 5 of Pentacles kind of energy. Okay, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. And I think in July, you're really going to see some kind of enlightenment. You're not going to be stuck anymore. You're going to see something, as we already clarified over here with the Ace of Swords. But with this, it's going to clarify these past experiences, and you're going to be set free into your future. But you take it one step at a time and don't rush the river, because you're growing and glowing. Okay, Gemini? So please hit the subscribe button. I want to get to 100. I've been in like the 80s forever. All right, so thank you for joining me. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. All right, Gemini, have a great day.